Hello, I'm John. Thanks for coming. The test will be in 3 parts. In part 1, I will ask you a series of questions across 3 different topics based on your life and your experiences. I will give you 30 seconds for your answer. In part 2, I will give you a topic. You will have 1 minute to read the topic and prepare some notes. And then I will ask you to speak for 2 minutes on that topic. In part 3, I will ask you some questions related to what you spoke about in part 2. I will give you 30 seconds for your answers. Let's begin. Part 1. First, I'd like to ask you a few questions about where you live. What type of place do you live in?
Currently, I live in Saigon District 1. This is a modern and a bustling city with the high-rise building. I'm lucky to be near the center and the park. It's very convenient. My house is like near the park too.
What does your place look like?
I live in a small island, even though it's right in the city center, but very quiet and peaceful.
Do you have a favorite room in your place?
Yes, of course. I like the living room when the family talking in the evening and the relax after the stressful working hour. Maybe the living room we can play instrument with, and my family here are relaxing.
What would your dream house or apartment look like?
I just have the like a small house, no need for the high-rise building or villa. We can just cook dinner or relaxing after the try when I'm working or learning. After that, when I come back home.
Okay, let's move on to talk about music. Do you like to listen to music?
Yes, I really like music. If I don't have a music in me, it's very uncomfortable. I often listen to music from the classical music. Maybe it's trance music too.
When is it a good time to listen to music?
Actually, I can't listen to music on the time. When I learning in class, I cannot listen to music, but on the time I go around or when I work free time, I listen to music. Maybe it's classical music, and I feel like the stress in my body a little.
Do you play any instruments?
Well, of course, especially when I was young, I learned I play the violin. I think the violin is, people say it's hard, but maybe I think it's like piano is hard than violin.
Is learning music beneficial for children?
Of course, especially from the children with autism, I find this is good for the children to be exposed to music. I think the children should be hear the music or play the music too, like the instrument.
Now I'd like to talk about exercising. Do people like to exercise in your country?
The people certainly, also not everyone loves the exercise, especially the older people who often exercise every early in the morning. Maybe I just the one time I go to the work in the park and I see the older can't go to work even in the morning.
What kinds of exercise are popular?
I think everyone is different, but maybe the people like exercise. Maybe it's example for the yoga, pilates, or running. And for me, I like running and yoga. Maybe it's nowadays, it's pilates too, but maybe it's running make me healthy and not tired.
Should children exercise regularly?
Well, it is very necessary for the children. There is no need heavy training, just let practice activity. Maybe the children can activity too much. Maybe simple for the children can play basketball, dancing, jumping. Maybe you can get the around in the park and running with you.
What are the benefits of regular exercise?
Well, that's like the question is how my body when you exercise and the good when you breathe and help you can strong like the healthy and make the shape in the body. Yeah, the good shape in the body.
Part 2. In a moment, I will give you a topic. You will have 1 minute to read the topic and to make some notes. Are you ready? I'd like you to speak about your favorite device or technology. right. Now, I'd like you to speak for 2 minutes on this topic. Please begin speaking now.
Yeah, that my favorite technology is the smartphone because it has changed the way people like communicate. Smartphone combine function in the device, such as calling, message, internet access, camera, and the app learning, banking, and entertainment. They make communicate faster and easier, connect people across the world, and provide that smartphone also support education, business, and healthcare by the giving people time to learning, working, and manage their health. I first know about smartphone when it just realized the first touchscreen smartphone in the world by Apple company. Nowadays, I use smartphone to work, learning new things such as new language, chatting with family and friends, and other good new things on the app. Over smartphone are power device that make life more convenient and connect and effective.
Thank you. Now let's move on to part 3. Part 3. In this part, I'm going to ask you some general questions related to what you spoke about in part 2. I'd like to begin by asking you some questions about technology and society. How have communications technologies changed your country?
Smartphones have changed many countries by making communication faster and easier. People can now send messages and calling, use the media, social media, connect with family, friends, and anytime. Smartphones allow to provide access information, online learning, and public survey, which help people education and their life over. A smartphone helps communicate, education, and business effect accessible.
Is addiction to technology becoming a problem in your country?
Smartphone addiction is become problem in many countries. People often send so much social media, game, or SMS app, which can reduce face-to-face communication affect mental health. Smartphone use also distraction at the work, school, district, sleep, attend. Smartphone everyday useful learning work and aspect suggest that using smartphone moderation and balance their benefit and risk.
How has technology benefited or negatively affected your culture?
Smartphones have both benefit and negative effect control. On the good side, they have brand and share cultural traditional music story. Through social media, people can easier worldwide with control, exchange, understand. On the negative side, smartphone encouragement global trend over social transfer face-to-face social media, screen, and cultural practice.
Now I'd like to talk about how technology affects the global economy. In what ways has technology affected trade between countries?
Smartphones have between country trend in my country business faster and easier. They allow company to reach customer online shopping app, Shopee, Zala, social media. Even in the remote area, mobile banking, digital payments, and transfer similar And Marshall said, overall smartphones have environmental change by it's effective and convenient.
Does technology make countries more dependent on each other?
Maybe countries rely technology and smartphone, AI, software, and that development reduce information, business, and government often data survey and stand across border with strength cooperation but a slow dependent. Over technology connect country and economic collaboration, but it's slow. It really relies on the foreign system.
Is being interconnected by technology good for the world or possibly dangerous?
PN connected technology can be risky for the world. On the brighter side, it helps people countries communicate quickly and share knowledge and work together on the problem. However, it can be dangerous such as physical creep or supply such as effect order. So while can connect bring many benefits, it needs care used to risky.